Hey, my name's Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And today I have a haul video. I'm filming this while watching 3 dogs, so this may be a chaotic video with a few friends popping in and out, but I wanted to get this stuff processed, so I needed to film. Most of this is from one thrift store. I have a couple pieces from a second one, and I have 3 things from Once Upon a Child. So first we'll start with some stuff I grabbed at Value Village. I only go in there when I'm right next to it and I have some spare time because I find their prices to be outrageous. My store does do a 25, 50, 75% off color, which helps a little bit, but so much of their stuff is just insanely overpriced. So I did find a pair of a Goldie, and these are, I think, the 90s pinch waist, which I've sold a couple times. It's kind of their just classic straight style. I paid like $10.50 for these, which is fine for me for a Goldie. I would not probably have paid the full price of $21. And then I got a pair of frame there as well. And these are the Le Mini Boot. I don't know if that's a style that I've sold before, but they are like a slim with the little boot, size 24, so they are small, but I only paid about $8 for these, so I thought that wasn't bad. There was 2 pairs of skinny frames that I did leave behind. And then the last item is a pair of pajama pants, and these are The Art of Anthropologie featuring Michelle Morin. And they are this wildlife print. So I could see right away that this was something more interesting when I saw them on the rack without seeing the tag. I was hoping they were print fresh, but Anthropologie is still good. I've sold a couple pairs of Anthro pajamas before, and these were $5.29. Really random price, but hopefully get like $25 on those. And then the 3 pieces from Once Upon a Child are all actually Lily Pulitzer. If you watch my videos often, you know I love Lily. So this one is a like shift dress shape, but it's not their usual material. It's very stretchy. I'm not sure what the style name of this one is, but it's a large, and it was $12, but all of this was basically just me trading in things from either the bins or a thread-up box. So it wasn't really me paying $12 for it, but I'll easily double my money, if not more. And then this one is a little more like party dress shaped, really cute. This one's a size 8, and this one was $11. And this one's very current. I want to say like a year or 2 old, so that's cool. And then this one is an older piece, but this is actually one of my favorite prints ever. And it's this flamingo print. I can't remember the name of it right now, but this is like the more older Lily tag. And then this is a pretty recent one, and then there's actually an even newer one right now. But just so you know. This one is Mason, this one's mine. The rest of this stuff is from the thrift store you have seen me share a million times. Found a few exciting things today. This one is Joie, which isn't a brand that I normally pick up, but this is something I'm going to keep as like a bathing suit cover up. I love blue and white toile, so this isn't like a traditional toile, but close enough. I paid $13 for it, which is way too much for reselling, but fine for a linen shirt for myself. Then this one is totally style-based pickup, but this is a actually Y2K micro mini skirt from Miss Me with all of this detailing on it. This is not a brand I typically pick up, but this type of skirt has sold really well on Depop for me, so I thought I would give this one a shot. I paid $10 for it. I'm gonna list it for like 50 bucks, so crazy style. And this is an Athleta shirt for my mom. Athleta is one of her favorite brands, and when I find cute ones, I grab them for her. This I paid $6.50. Oh, I forgot, I found a pair of shoes today. And if you're a reseller, you know what these are. These are Tieks. I have not found Tieks in so long. These are like a gray, silver, snakeskin type print. I didn't look them up. I was just excited to find them. I'm sure they aren't as good as they were a couple years ago, but they're in excellent condition minus the store writing on them. But I was just thrilled to come across these, and I'm sure that I can get more than the $11 that I paid for them. And it's always good when I have something that I'm just really excited to list, because I know I'll get it up right away. I'll take good pictures of it. You understand? This is a brand I would not have been familiar with, besides that on TikTok, I get videos of Plato's Closets doing buys, and they're just kind of fun for me to watch and see what they get. But they got this brand the other day, and it was a sweat set. The brand is Damson Madder, and I just happened to come across it in the skirt aisle today. So this is a mini cheetah print skirt, brand new with tags, size 14, which this looks kind of small for a 14, but that's fine. So yeah, I don't know much about this brand, but there was no of this skirt listed or sold on Poshmark. And their other skirts were ranging anywhere from like 50 to 120 sold. And on the back pockets, it says Damson. So we'll see how this does. Hopefully it's a pretty popular brand and it does well. This was actually in the activewear top, and this is Purple Label Ralph Lauren, which is, I think, the second most expensive of their lines. I think Black Label is the most, but I paid $5, and it's just this little t-shirt, but this probably retailed for a couple $100. That's just some lint. So I don't know exactly what I'll get for it, but I've never come across Purple Label in the thrift stores before, so I had to check it out. Now I got a pair of just American Eagle denim shorts for myself. They are the baggy mom short with like distressing. American Eagle shorts are some of my favorite for the summer, so paying $3 for a pair is such a win. And this is actually for me too, so 3 pieces for myself that I did not need. But this is Stars Above, which is Target's line, and I love these stretchy pajamas that they have. They're not bamboo, but they're kind of bamboo-esque, and this is a nightgown. Yeah, wouldn't buy it for reselling, but it's something that I would buy full price in Target, so $5. Then we have some Anthro, and this is Pilcro, and I think this is a fairly new Pilcro tag, and this is a little dress. It's like a corduroy material in this kind of paisley with the big puff sleeves and the smocking. Well, the front's not smocked, but the back's smocked. You know, this is a very popular style dress, really great condition, and I only paid $7.50 for it, and it's a large too. So I should be able to list that for at least $50, I would guess. This brand is always a pickup for me, and that is Hatch, which is a maternity brand. Their sizing is strange, so definitely make sure to look up a size chart. This is a 1, which is like their smalls. This is a jumpsuit gray t-shirt material jumpsuit. Their stuff is often stretchy, loose, kind of basic styles is kind of what they're known for. I paid $6 for this, and that'll list well over 50, I imagine. Did grab a pair of Lululemon leggings today, and these are lines, I don't remember the exact style, in this kind of bright yellow. I only paid $6 for these. I had 3 other pairs of Lulu in my cart that I ended up putting back just based on the price that I would have had to pay and what they were bringing. Got a marine layer dress, and I'm 90% sure this is in my closet or has sold already. So this is a midi dress in like a muslin gauzy material, tiered. This I only paid $8 for, and there's another marine layer dress that I looked at. They had that at $50, so their pricing makes no sense. But this one, only $8, so should be a really easy listing to just copy the old one. Then another dress is this one from Ivy City Co., which is a brand that I've shopped for myself before. I paid $15 for this. Their dresses retail for in like the $100 to $200 range. This one's slightly more on the casual side. Some you could like totally wear to weddings and cocktail parties and all that. This one has this really pretty stripe. Most of their dresses are very girly, feminine, and longer lengths. So you see that here with this one as well. But really good quality stuff, and it's expensive. So I pretty much always grab it when I come across it. And they're also very size inclusive. I think this one's only a medium, but they go up to at least 3X. So I grabbed a J. Crew blazer today. This is a schoolboy blazer, just a classic black. It's only an extra small, but the schoolboy blazer usually does pretty well. It's an easy listing. There's lots of stock images. I may even have one I can just copy and change the size. And I paid $7 for that. There's 3 pieces left. This is a top from a brand that I am not familiar with, but I really liked this print, so I wanted to look it up. And it's Sur La Vague, and this is the tag. This is the shirt. Very girly, kind of has that Tuckernuck J. Crew style to it. I paid $5 for this one, and I really liked it. The comps were a little bit hard because it's definitely not a super known brand, but I think I should be able to list it for about $40. And then the last 2 pieces are New Tags from Tuckernuck, which is definitely a brand to know if you don't. This one is a like shirt dress in this print that kind of reminds me of like a deer almost. But New Tags, I paid $10 for this one. This one's a large. And then this one is also New Tags, same. They're both like just regular Tuckernuck. Tuckernuck also sells other brands, so some of those are like Hyacinth House and Pomander Place. I pick up them all. This one is an XXL, and it's got a high ruffle neck in this pretty print. New Tags, and this one I paid $15 for, which I was fine with, especially with it being an XXL. So that is everything. I was most excited about those 2 Tuckernuck pieces. It's always a fun brand to find. It usually gets a lot of attention in my closet. If it doesn't sell really quick, sometimes it sells almost instantly, which is awesome. These 2 pieces, this one may, if I had to guess, do better than the other one, but both worth picking up. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.